po to everyone na nanonood ng ating Facebook Live sa Hands in Inclusion. Sorry if I'm an hour late or siguro isa't kalahating oras dahil yung dinner time ko po is around 6:30 p.m. Hindi kasi ako nag-dinner ng 6 or earlier. But anyway, here's my first ever Open Arms segment na magiging live on our page every Tuesday. You can also catch replays on YouTube. And before po tayo mag-start ng ating first ever topic for tonight, I'd like to introduce myself first. I'm Billicent Bevera Macuse, and I'm the Vice President Internal for HNI since, if I remember, sometime in December of 2019, I was given this segment, Open Arms, para I can tell you na even though we have this diagnosis or invisible disability, mapapatunayan natin to everyone na matatanggap tayo no matter our condition, autism, disabilities, blindness, ganyan, Down syndrome. Back to the topic. Our first discussion for today is to how to keep yourself motivated. First, let's talk about motivation. According to psychologytoday.com, motivation describes the desire to act in service of a goal. It's the crucial element in setting and attaining one's objectives. And according to research, people can influence their own levels of motivation and self-control. Motivation can have many sources, and people frequently have multiple motives for engaging in anyone's behavior. It could be extrinsic, whereby a person is inspired by outside forces such as other people or events that transpire. Motivation can also be intrinsic or pwede ring panloob, whereby the inspiration comes from within a person, that is a desire to improve at a certain activity. Halimbawa, kung magaling ka mag-painting, mamamotivate ka na butihin pa ang iyong kakayahan sa ganito. Intrinsic motivation tends to push people more forcefully, and the accomplishments are more fulfilling. This is what people do kapag may recital sila or any practice such as declamation, para magawa nila ng mabuti yung kanilang skills. Now, how does a person stay motivated? People all over the workplace, or pwede rin sa school, in some instances, should address such question on a regular basis. A lot of people are often so consumed by motivating them, such as their teams, employees, business partners, and customers, that they sometimes forget about their own motivation. Something that is extremely important. Long shared in a 2016 article at entrepreneur.com some ways for a person to constantly stay motivated. First, build a business around your passion. When a person does something he or she truly loves, he or she won't have a difficult time to find the motivation needed to succeed. If one is involved in an industry that bores him or her, it will be hard to dig down and find that motivation when it's needed, because one isn't truly passionate about what he or she is doing. A prime example is people na nasa, let's say, BPO or ganyan. Maybe it's not really their passion, kaya minsan hindi sila have to keep doing it para magkapag-earn sila. And if that person decides to try something else na gusto niya talaga, such as photography or architecture, hindi na siya mahihirapan na ma-motivate para magkaroon ng more successful career in that field na gustong-gusto niya, yung preference niya. Number 2 is always have long-term and short-term goals. Long-term and short-term goals give a person something to work towards, and including short-term goals ensures that he or she is able to taste victory on a regular basis, providing further motivation to push hard towards achieving the long-term goals. Keep yourself motivated by writing down goals on a whiteboard or on a notebook or pad paper. Gusto ma-motivate, kagaya nung what term, for example, if they're after siguro of a promotion or a new property, it will keep them motivated to work hard para yung long-term goal makuha nila is halt. Ayan. Gusto kong ulitin na if a person who wants to continue being motivated, kailangan ma-adapt niya isang optimistic attitude. Baga, kung negative ang iyong mindset, hindi ka mamamotivate in the long run for real. Like, you can't let anything make you feel negative. Kailangan you have to have a positive mindset. Sa start pa lang ng work mo or when you're studying, don't fret kung di mo magawa ito. Just keep a positive mindset. Just think that the glass is half full on the other side of life. And number 4 is to commit to the end goal. Success often comes to those who take big risks. Kailangan meron kang willingness to take big risks because sometimes this can result in epic failures. You have to experience failure at some point dahil ilan lang yung one-hit wonders, and there are entrepreneurs na nakaranas ng failure at one point. Need I mention yung kay Henry C. If I remember yung lecture ng isa kong professor, yung owner ng mercury drug did not allow him to sell goods sa isang mercury drug na tindahan. Way back. So when Henry C. established Shoe Mart in 1958, when it expanded, walang mercury drug in any SM store or any SM malls rather. Instead, you'd find Watsons. Same as some corporations na kailangan some services did not really click with the consumers. Saka lang sila nakakamit ng success. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Number 5. The company person surrounds him or herself with has a direct influence on his or her behavior, both in personal life and in the workplace. You have to surround yourself with people na may positive influence sa'yo para magkaroon ka ng motivation. You can't find yourself na puro iba-iba ang taste compared to you, and sila pa how would you feel motivated with it? This is summarized by Michael Dell's quote from his commencement speech at the University of Texas in 2003. Try never to be the smartest person in the room. And if you are, I suggest you invite smarter people or find a different room. In professional circles, it's called networking. In organizations, it's called team building. And in life, it's called family, friends, and community. We are all gifts to each other, and my own growth as a leader has shown me again and again that the most rewarding experiences come from my relationships. This is true because sometimes yung family natin ang pinaka persons na magbibigay sa atin ng motivation to strive harder for our success. And the number 6 is to establish a personal reward system. It's always nice to be rewarded for your hard work, and we can all benefit greatly by implementing a personal rewards program. You don't have to make it lavish either, as sometimes simple rewards can go a long way to push us harder. An example is a Friday afternoon pizza for the office if all goals are hit for the week para ma-motivate ang isang team and they'd push hard. And pwede rin magkaroon ng early Friday departure as a reward kapag there are specific personal performance goals are reached. These tips are what we can all follow para mapagpatuloy natin ang pagiging motivated all the time. Okay? Before we wrap up this first episode of Open Arms, let's finish with a Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know the labor in the Lord is not in vain. First of all, even though hindi ako nakapag-participate in the last 2 events, I'm still thankful na naging successful tayo, and I hope and pray na H and I will be able sumabay. Thank you sa mga nanood ng Facebook Live, and see you all in the next.